It's got about 20 pounds. We'll get it back to the trail like that.
Seven to qualify. Starting on the pole, the Chuck Dion race engines powered Mr. Spicy's Chicken, number 37, from Calverton, Mark Wells. On the outside pole, he wants to wish a happy birthday to Scott in the American Red Cross, number 84, from Calverton, Andy Lockberg. Starting third in the Planet Speed and Custom, number 70, from Patchogue, Neil McKiernan. Starting fourth, car number 31, that is the Hampton Fleet Service. Number 31, Ambrose Construction Machine for Dennis Smith of Rocky Point. Starting fifth, driving car number 60, the Pole Home Improvement number 60, for the Scorpion race engine under the hood from Islip Jimmy O'Connor. Starting sixth in the Century Island Construction, Beeline Towing number 75 from North Babylon, Steve Ratty. Starting seventh in the Kevin's Auto Detailing, Pink Chevrolet, number 2, from Deer Park, Blue Maestri. Starting eighth, driving car number 26, the T&F Auto Body Sunoco Race Fuel Special for Mike Medusky out of Calverton. Starting ninth in the Sunset Towing, Chuck Dion Race Engines, number 24, from Greenvale, Barry Stanchio. Starting 10th in the First Class Video Oval Speed Unlimited, number 1, last week's feature event winner, from Calverton, Dave Brigatti. Starting 11th, driving the Crystal Carpets, number 14, from North Brentwood, Billy Fisher. 2 hot laps, we'll be back. Our starting field, starting 12th in the Village Music Shops, WBAB 102.3, number 52, from Amityville, Chuck Schultz, bringing up the rear of the field. From Locust Valley, in car number 15, Tom Tone. Tone will go to the second heat, we're now told. Starter Bruce Knoll, Jim Maggio in the starter stand, looking the field over. Problems for Chuck Schultz. He ducks the number 52 to the infield as the Charger field takes the green flag. 10 laps, top 7. Immediately on the start, Steve Ratty into the back of Dennis Smith here on the front straightaway. Smith, undaunted, however, will move to position number 2 behind event leader Mark Wells. Mark King Kong Wells in the Mr. Spicy's Chicken. Second is Dennis Smith. Third is Andy Lockberg. Steve Ratty is fourth. Fifth is Jimmy O'Connor. Lou Maestri has come to position number 6 and 7th right now is Dave Brigatti, just qualifying for these Chargers. Charger events is become quite an accomplishment on its own. The Planet Speed Custom number 70, Ian McKiernan in the infield with a front fender flapping in the breeze. Meanwhile, the Ambrose Construction number 31 is on the move. Outside crew will find Dennis Smith going to the lead. He'll bring the B-line towing number 75 for Steve Ratty to second. Third, Mark Wells. Wells trying to zero back in on the Ratty automobile. Can't do it though. Jimmy O'Connor, fourth. Fifth is Lou Maestri. Sixth is Dave Brigatti. Oh, and Billy Fisher and Andy Lockberg are learning it together. And caution down, Debris in turn number 2. Well, Billy Fisher, Andy Lockberg. Fisher getting into the Lockberg automobile up to turn number 2. And pieces of Lockberg's fender and other assorted parts of his machine sit on the raceway, turn number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just been informed that the Featherlight Modified Tour autograph session will take place following the NASCAR Modified Time Trials in the red tent underneath the Turn 3 grandstands. Tentatively scheduled to appear Mike Uwaninsko, Tim Connolly, and two-time defending, I should say, NASCAR Featherlight Modified Tour champion Tony Hirschman. The autograph session for the NASCAR Featherlight Modified Tour about 5 minutes or so after the modified time trials have been completed in turn 3 under the red tent. Mike Uwaninsko, Tim Connolly, and Tony Hirschman. It's custom exhaust for Corvettes. 1997 also finds Tombstone Pizza joining ranks with the Chargers as a seasonal sponsor. Tombstone Pizza, available at our refreshment stands, which are located in the first and third turn areas of the raceway. Bruce Knoll points to turn 3. Dennis Smith, the Ambrose Construction number 31, leading the way. Steve Ratty, position number 2. Does Ratty have anything for Dennis Smith? Green flag flies. And Bruce Knoll with the green flag on this field. And it will be Dennis Smith to lead the way. Steve Ratty is second. Third is Mark Wells. Here's your top 3 automobiles for the moment. Fourth, Jimmy O'Connor. Fifth, Lou Maestri, Dave Brigatti, and Barry Steve. Oh, and O'Connor almost went around turn 2. Good job by Lou Maestri to jump on the binders and allow O'Connor to straighten out. Don't know if it was Maestri that got into O'Connor to set that off. Well, O'Connor started to go on his own, and Maestri was good enough to back off the throttle. Go signal. Their top 2 cars have pulled away somewhat from the remainder of the field, with the Ambrose Construction number 31, Dennis Smith, leading the way over Steve Ratty. New Chuck Dion engine seem to be working well for third place campaigner right now. Mark Wells. Wells getting around pretty good. On the left side, wait, that automobile. One would guess. Checkered flag will fly for Dennis Smith in the Ambrose Construction number 31. Taking down the win in the Hampton Fleet Service, number 31, Dennis Smith. Finishing second, Steve Ratty in the 75. Good run for the number 37 of Mark Wells, which places third. Fourth, the number 1 for Dave Brigatti. Fifth, the number 60 of Jimmy O'Connor. Lou Maestri brings the number 2 home. Sixth and seventh, car number 24 for Barry Stanchio. Up next, Charger heat number 2. And here's Alpin. Steve. Thank you, Bob Fine. And starting the Charger division, this should be a barn burner as well. 25 Charger automobiles will go to the grid. And here's how they will start. Starting on the pole, driving car number 37, a Chuck Dion race engine under the hood. And this driver wants to say a special thanks to Chuck Dion of the Spicy's Chicken, number 37 from Calverton, Mark Wells. On the outside pole, driving car number 40 from Down Auto Trim Special for Bill Roskamp. Starting third, driving car number 9, East Coast Weld Drilling, means welding and fabricating. Number 9 for Fast Ed Stein out of North Shirley. Starting fourth in the Rat Pack Racing, body, number 76 from Brightwater's Joe Ratty. Starting 5th, in car number 72, the Well Done Well Drilling Special for Flying Brian Schwarz. Schwarz is out of Riverhead. Starting 6th, in the Ambrose Construction Hampton Fleet Service number 31, from Rocky Point, he's already won once in 1997, Dennis Smith. Starting 7th, he wants to welcome aboard Bagels and a whole lot more as the sponsor of the Chief All Pro Auto Parts United Exhaust Shops. Number 30 for Port Jefferson, Richie Carmen. Starting 8th, he also with a brand new sponsor, starting the outside of row number 4 in the Pull Home Improvement Special with a Scorpion Race engine under the hood from Jimmy O'Connor. Starting 9th, in car number 77, the Carl Amer Meats Quality Marine Service Brandon Associates Special for Skip Von Holt out of Glencoe. Starting 10th, driving car number 12, the CDS Drywall Grizzly Sports Bar of Manorville. Number 12 for Dennis Krupski out of Calverton. Starting 11th, driving car number 75, the Century Island Contracting D-Line Towing, number 75 for Steve Ratty out of North Babylon. Starting 12th, driving car number 43, the Mr. Beery's Pub. Number 43 for the Radiant One, Radiant Ray Maneri out of Bayshore. Starting 13th, with an ERD race engine under the hood of the Gallagher Sports Pub, Hampton Fleet Service, number 7 from Shirley Scott Lehman. Starting 14th, in car number 2, the Kevin's Auto Detailing Pink Chevrolet Tri-State Tire and Wheel Special for Lou Maestri of Deer Park. Starting 15th, no sponsor on this car. He is seeking sponsorship out of Ridge in car number 51, Dave Eichner. Starting 16th in the Sunset Towing, number 24 from Greenvale, Barry Stanchio. Starting 17th, driving car number 8, the Cablevision Maple Leaf Communications, number 8 for Dynamite Dan Kirbish of Riverhead. 18th, in the Hanks On Time Auto Shine, First Class Video Productions, number 1, last week's feature event winner from Calverton, Dave Brigatti. Starting 19th, in the Black Diamond Detailing, number 06 from Riverhead, Rusty Turbish. The defending Charger champion will start his Merkel race engines powered Miller Environmental, McBurney Fuels, number 05 from 20th, Joe Hartman of Riverhead. Starting 21st, with a Scorpion race engine under the hood of the Riverhead Beverage, the Shooters Saloon, number 99 from Riverhead, Jack Orlando. Starting 22nd, driving the sponsor wanted, number 91 from Ridge, Danny O'Keefe. Starting 23rd, in the Lee Chevrolet, number 4 from Soper. Starting 24th, driving car number 27 out of New Hyde Park, it's Crazy Ed Mastretta, the Mons Laundromat Roberts Express Auto, number 27. Starting 25th, driving car number 52, the WBAB Village Music Shop Special from Amityville, Chuck Schultz.
We need 2 cars moved in the Route 58 parking lot, which is up on the main road here. A white Grand Prix K47 3SC, white Grand Prix K47 3SC, and a red Blazer AFE 298. AFE 298, please move those 2 cars.
All righty, strap it in, anchor it down for 20 laps of Charger racing. This similar to street stock divisions you might find at the Riverside Park or Thompson Speedways in New England, as well as Tioga Speedway, somewhere in between the late models. 20 laps of Charger excitement. They will be followed by the world famous figure 8 stock cars. You want to see that one. Bruce Knowles still with the yellow out. He will pull that in, point to the start-finish line. All initial starts at Riverhead take place at the start-finish line. The restarts at the stripe in turn 3. Leader starts the race for restarts. Ready and set for competition. Mark Wells, a Chuck Dion engine under the hood. Mark telling us before the show, that will cure what's been ailing me, a Dion engine under the hood. Bill Roskamp, alongside for the ride, the Smithtown Auto Trim number 40. Wells and the Spicy's Chicken number 37. Could be a very lucrative sponsorship for Wells. Only empty chicken buckets by his car. And ready and set to go. 20 laps for the Charger automobiles. Right and tight they are. Dueling green flags for Bruce Knoll. For turn 1, oh, Mark Wells and Bill Roskamp in trouble, and hang on to your hats. It's going to get good. Cars spinning and cars stopping on the raceway, and we will go yellow alerting. Well, one of those deals. Mark Wells got loose going into turn 1, got into the left rear fender of the Roskamp automobile, and it was over. It was over. We did not complete a lap. This is not a restart. This, indeed, an initial start. Turn to happen, I should say, at the start-finish line. Roskamp, the Smithtown Auto Trim number 40, and Joe Ratty, the KD's Auto Body number 76, make up row number 1, with the Well Done Well Drilling number 72 for Flying Brian Schwartz, and the Ambrose Construction machine of Dennis Smith running in 4th. Green flag flies! Dennis Smith to 3rd. But right now, your top 2 cars, Bill Roskamp and Joe Ratty. Dennis Smith is on the move. Absolutely flying. Here tonight at Riverhead Raceway in car number 31. Dennis Smith. Caution down. The caution's down for Chuck Schultz. Chuck Schultz into the wall in turns 3 and 4. And I think I see water running down the racetrack from the Schultz automobile.
Left front flat tire for Jimmy O'Connor and crew.
Tough break.
Left front flat. Chris Kopech.
Going home.
He's going home already. So
that's a tough break.
Obviously did not qualify.
Diversified Metals team. Harmon, as we were just talking about, is your point leader, and quite the comfortable cushion he enjoys this early juncture of the season. Hartman has 362 points. Second, car number 99, Jack Orlando with 310, and Dynamite Dan Turbish. Car number 8 is third with 300. Fourth is Barry Stangio, car number 24 with 282, and Radiant Ray Maneri in car number 43. Complete your top 5. Radiant Ray with 260 points. Not good at body work. It's easier this way. Field being doubled up. We point to turn 3 to resume. Charger competition. Bill Roskamp. To the inside, Joe Ratty to the outside. The Ratty brothers at it here tonight. Roskamp gets the green flag. We're underway. Bill Roskamp will take the advantage. Once again, lap 1. Dennis Smith now coming to second. And Joe Ratty as they head to turns 3 and 4. Richie Carmen coming with them. Richie Carmen on the march in car number 30. Bagels and a whole lot more machine on the move. Smith with a move to the inside of Roskamp. Roskamp loose up to the top groove. Bill Roskamp loose again up turn 4. Everything getting stacked up. Car on the wall here on the front straightaway, Joe Ratty. Caution flag down. Joe Ratty got out of shape in turn 4, literally riding the entire front straight wall. So the caution flag down. Caution flag is down. Joe Ratty drawing the caution flag. Heat service number 31. Pacing the field, Richie Carmen. Brand new sponsorship from Bagels and a whole lot more. And what a run for Carmen. He's brought car number 30 to second.
It has been a rough stretch for Richie Carmen at car number 30.
Yeah.
One of the perennial front runners of this division, having a rough time the last couple of weeks in car number 30. So good to see Richie running up front here tonight.
Third right now, car number 77, the Quality Marine Service Special for Skip Von Holt out of Glen Cove, the Autotech collision machine. And Brian Schwartz doing a good job. The well done, well drilling number 72, sitting 4th on the field. And Radiant Ray Maneri, utilizing Big Sal's race engine power under the hood of car number 43, sits in the 5th spot with the Mr. Beery's Pub Pontiac. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look if you can see it from the grandstands, and if you don't, after the races tonight, special sentiment on the back of Scott Lehman's number 7 car, the Charger automobile. Special wishes for our own Bob O'Rourke. Steve, you know a little better than I exactly what it says, so why don't you tell the folks?
Yeah, on the back of the car it says, Bob, well, actually it says, we're all with you, Big Bob. You're in our hearts and in our minds. Thanks for everything you've done for racing here. Lucky 7 Racing. That's what it says on the back of that car here today. So nice job by Scott Lehman and crew. Bob O'Rourke has been a huge part of Long Island racing for many, many years.
Indeed, Long Island Racing, the All-Star Racing League, the Race of Champions. Bob, with some additional health concerns this past week. You all know Bob has been fighting some cancer. He was winning the fight. Got hit with a bit of a blow this week. Some more tumors in the chest area. But as Bob said prior to the events here today, and he is here today, I'm going to fight, fight, fight. He's a Marine, former Marine.
So we'll double them up this time by and point to turn number 3.
leader, the Ambrose Construction number 31. Richie Carmen second. Smith is from Rocky Point. Carmen from Port Jefferson. A battle among North Shore residents in Suffolk County. And two pretty good Charger drivers as well, I might add. Getting ready and set to go. Charger racing again. 3 down, 17 remain. Green flag flies. Dennis Smith, Richie Carmen. Carmen trying to get a run on the outside as they go to turns 1 and 2. All over the back bumper of your race leader, Dennis Smith, is Richie Carmen. As we have detailed for you here, it is Richie Carmen, hungry for a win in Charger competition. He is second to Smith. Smith has already won once on the 1997 campaign. To third, car number 77 of Skip Von Holt. Von Holt is on the march, as is car number 43, Radiant Ray Maneri, and car number 24, Barry Stanchio. Stanchio looking to the inside of Ray Maneri for position number 4. Scott Lehman loose off turn number 2. Dan Kermish will get by for the position. The Scott Lehman fan club rooting their driver on here on the front straightaway. Dennis Smith, Richie Carmen going at it for the lead in Charger competition. Battle for third now. Radiant Ray Maneri underneath Skip Von Holt for the position. Barry Stanchio drops to the infield. Problems for Barry Stanchio. A lot of smoke off the Rusty Turbish automobile. Perhaps tire smoke as that fender is close to the right front tire. Halfway signal from starter Bruce Snow. Dennis Smith leading Richie Carmen. They've distanced themselves by about 3 car lengths from Radiant Ray Maneri. Smith in the Ambrose Construction number 31. And Carmen in the Bagels and a whole lot more, number 30. Be buying bagels tomorrow if you can win this one. Radiant Ray Maneri, the Mr. Beery Sports Bar, number 43, to third and the 4th on the move. In the Cablevision automobile, Dynamite Dan Turbish, the cagey veteran from Riverhead, is up to 4th. 5th is Skip Von Holt. Skip Von Holt is 5th. 6th is Dave Brigatti. 7th, Dave Eichner. 8th, Lou Maestri. 9th, Jack Orlando. And 10th is Scott Lehman. Alerting. 13 laps in the books. 14 and Radiant Ray Maneri to the outside of Richie Carmen in a battle for position. Steve Ratty has gone around in turns 1 and 2. And I think we'll have a caution. Caution is down. Steve Ratty went around turns 1 and 2. Caution down. Rusty Turbish, right rear flat tire. Turbish with a right rear flat. Scott Lehman heading to the pits as well with car number 7. He was 10th when misfortune struck, perhaps car running hot. That may have been the same problem with Barry Stanchio. He, running in the top 5, also veered suddenly to the infield.
Yeah, we lost a lot of cars that were running in the top 10 there just now. 2 at least. Stanchio could have an overheating problem. Lehman had gotten awful loose. He and Dynamite Dan Turbish got together. Turbish did a nice job to give him room to straighten the car out. But after that, the car became very loose. So I don't know if perhaps they'll try and tighten it up in the pits. But the car, he had settled in. Yeah, that must be what they did, because he's coming back out. They might have put a couple of rounds of bite in that car. But maybe he just, as opposed to wrecking the thing, he just couldn't drive it. So it had gotten real loose.
Dennis Smith, Richie Carmen, the driver on the move, Radiant Ray Maneri. Maneri bolted to the outside of Richie Carmen just as that caution flag came out. Green flag flies. away. Second is Richie Carmen. Third is Ray Maneri. Maneri and Dan Kermish from third and fourth perhaps could be your faster cars on the raceway. 15 down, 5 remain.
Dennis Smith in car number 31 could have his hands full soon enough. Car number 31, Dennis Smith leads. Richie Carmen is second. Radiant Ray Maneri is third. Fourth is Dynamite Dan Kermish. Maneri to the outside of Richie Carmen. Dennis Smith with a mirror full of Richie Carmen, but as he looks to the inside, Maneri looks to the outside. Oh, Ray Maneri awful high in turn number 3, and here comes Dynamite Dan Kermish to the inside. This is a wild one. 2 to go for Dennis Smith. He'll get the white flag this time by Dan Kermish to third. As they come up on the left car, Mark Wells, white flag out. White flag for Dennis Smith. He's going to try and use the left car. Here comes Carmen to the inside. Richie Carmen to the inside as they hit into turn number 3. Carmen looks to make the move. Who will it be? Dennis Smith got him at the line. Dennis Smith got him at the line. Car number 31, Dennis Smith, takes down a second win of the 1997 season, doing a great job. What a run by Richie Carmen as he made that run to the inside, unable to make the pass. As he got caught up with some lap cars. Great run for Dennis Smith, and I'll tell you, he's had a rough couple of weeks in that car. Great job by Dennis Smith. And let him hear it on the back straightaway, folks. Car number 31, Dennis Smith. Your race winner, doing a great job here in Charger competition. He had the heavy hitters behind him. Richie Carmen, Dynamite Dan Kermish, Radiant Ray Maneri. Great job by Dennis Smith. And as he pulls into victory lane, let's go downstairs. Come on, find it, Bobby.
All right, Steve, thank you very much. For the second time during the 1997 season, Dennis Smith has rolled the Ambrose Construction number 31 to victory lane. Couple of 12 packs of Miller Genuine Draft for our event winner here for the Miller Beer 201. You folks sitting in this section right here at the top are going to have to move down when it comes time for the modified race. The scorers will sit there. He's out of the car now. Dennis Smith, lap traffic, played havoc with him over the last 2 laps. Dennis, on behalf of the gang at the Area Auto Racing News, a subscription, a gift certificate from Cartoons. Dennis, Richie Carmen, all over you for the final half.
Yeah, he's really, really tough. I was definitely worried about him back there. He's definitely a tough competitor.
Now, with 2 laps to go, you come up on the lap automobile. He's to the inside. You're to the outside. The lap automobile's kind of skating around a little bit. You had to be holding on.
I was holding my breath going by him. I had no idea what he was going to do, and I just tried to make the right decision, and it worked out, luckily for me.
Second win in 1997. This team is really starting to gel. How about some of the sponsors and people that make it happen?
First off, I got to thank the crew. They did a fantastic job all week. We had 3 weeks that were just no good, and they really did well. I want to thank Bobka, Kessel Collision, he painted the car, Rocky Point Cycle, Ambrose Construction, big sponsor. We just picked him up this year. He'll be happy to hear about this. Rob Nicola built us an excellent power plant. I couldn't be happier with that. Hampton Fleet Service. It's just, I can't say enough good things about everybody on the car. It's fantastic.
Couple of cases of Miller Genuine Draft, couple 12 packs. After that one, get them on ice. They're going to be worth it.
I'll be looking to throw a few of those back tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for your Charger winner, Dennis Smith, taking down the Charger feature event win here tonight. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Okay, we're coming into the victory lane of the Charger division. Dennis Smith of Rocky Point, I believe. Then up next, I'm told, is the world-famous figure 8 feature event here tonight. But right now, Challenger, among others. Rocky Point cycle away from our care center. You do alone. Congratulations, Dennis. Great run out there tonight.
I'm going to need this video, too, by the way.
Okay, we'll see. Where you going now, Dennis? We're going to the
I'm going back
borderline.
to tear my car down.
We're going to the borderline, Dennis.
Borderline.
All right.
Yeah, right. Motor World.
Let's say it now for the next